Starting at number 10, we have Vince Vaughn. What? Okay, so Vince Vaughn is an American filmmaker and an actor and is known for his work in movies like Wedding Crashers and The Breakup, and yeah, he has Lebanese ancestry. The paternal grandmother of Vince Vaughn was of Lebanese descent, so yeah, he inherited his ancestry from his father's side. Although he does not publicly discuss his heritage, we definitely gotta remember that he is definitely of Arab descent. Now, number 9 brings us Wentworth Miller. Most of us probably recognize him from that hit TV show Prison Break back in the day. He's since then done some other stuff, but Prison Break is really what he's known for. Either way, yeah, he has a whole lot of mix going on with him. When it comes to like ethnic backgrounds and ancestry, for Wentworth Miller, there's African, Jamaican, German, English, Russian, Dutch, French, Syrian, and Lebanese. So yeah, he definitely has only some traces of Arab ancestry, but definitely he's still part of the Arab community. So although he does have some traces of Arab ancestry, he's definitely part of the Arab community, but you look at him and you're like, what? How? But yeah, it's true. Jade Thirlwall comes in next. The singer and songwriter is famous for her contribution to the girl group Little Mix. She is Yemeni and Egyptian from her maternal side. She also confessed that she had trouble with her Middle Eastern heritage when she was younger. In an interview with BBC UK, she said this, and I quote, "I would describe myself as mixed race. If pressed, I'd say I'm of Arab descent. I've struggled with not knowing where I fit in or what larger community I belong to. But hey, look, now it seems like she's definitely reconciling her Arab heritage and she's ready to carry it proudly." The British singer Micah comes up next, and he's known for his hit tracks like Grace Kelly. Yeah, he's of Lebanese descent from his maternal side. This was one that definitely blew my mind. You know, when hit tracks like Grace Kelly, when they go big, it just goes to show you that regardless of your ethnic background and your ancestry, you can make it big, like for real. So he definitely should be very proud of his heritage. Zoe Saldana comes next. She is an actress and dancer, and she's played roles in very high profile movies like Avatar, and of course The Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy. And she was the second highest grossing film actress of all time back in 2019. Zoe has got Lebanese roots from her paternal side, and she's one of the few celebrities who wear their Arabic ethnicity very proudly. She reportedly has an Arabic tattoo that reads, "I want to ask her." It's written in Arabic, yeah. Another big surprise, at number 5, we have Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek, of course, is an actress. She's definitely known for her beauty in the industry, and she has given us many hit movies like Frida. And if we look at her ethnicity, she is a quarter Lebanese from her paternal side. Now, her father is half Mexican and half Lebanese. Salma Hayek deserves praise because for Frida, the movie, she is the first Lebanese Mexican woman to be nominated for Best Actress at the Academy Awards. This was definitely a big milestone for her and definitely inspiration for women of various different ethnic backgrounds, Arab included, to pursue their dreams in Hollywood. Coming in at number 4, we have Rami Malek. He is a phenomenal actor, and he's actually full Egyptian. Rami has an identical twin brother, Sami, and they were born just minutes apart. Rami is technically older as he was born 4 minutes before Sami, but hey, they're still twins. And they were born on May 12, 1981 in LA, but they come from a family of immigrants. He proudly talked about his ethnicity at the 91st Academy Awards in his Oscars acceptance speech. And he said this, and I quote, "I am the son of Egyptian immigrants. I'm a first-generation American, and I'm currently writing a chapter in my life." Rami has also claimed that he is an 8th Greek. Next up, coming in at number 3, we have Steve Jobs, the late founder of Apple. Steve Jobs has unfortunately passed away, and when you think of his name, you think Apple. He, of course, is the founder of Apple. He got his Arab roots from his estranged biological father, but since he was adopted by a white family, so we can say that he does not know anything really about his culture. And the Syrian culture didn't really influence him at all growing up. Steve Jobs died at the age of 56 years old from a pancreatic neuroendocrine tumor, which is a rare form of pancreatic cancer. The celebrity dropping in at the number 2 spot is Ariana Grande. She is a singer and she's quite funny, you know, and she's given us a lot of hit songs throughout her career. She's very famous for that ponytail and her unique style, but it's very sad to know that before 2014, she didn't know about her ethnicity herself. It was a DNA test through which she came to know about it. After finding out about her ethnicity, she wrote this on Twitter, and I quote, "I recently discovered that my grandparents are primarily Greek with some North African ancestry. I assumed I was Italian. What exactly am I? My entire life has been a lie." So yeah, it seems like that was definitely some unexpected news for her. But hey, now she knows and she can embrace it. Now, finally, at number 1, we have Shakira. Shakira is famous for the tracks like Waka Waka, Hips Don't Lie, and she is half Lebanese and half Colombian. She's also referred to as the Queen of Latin music. Now, unfortunately, most recently at the time of recording this episode, Shakira is going through a breakup and possible divorce from Gerard Piqué and is undergoing tax evasion investigations. Wow. Whole lot going on. But either way, her father, William, was born in New York City to a Lebanese family, and his family relocated to Colombia when he was 5 years old. Shakira is definitely not ashamed of her Arab roots and frequently expresses them, whether through her Zagaruta tongue roll. You know that sound? Zagaruta. I don't even want to try to make that sound. Also, she does a lot of belly dancing, and she has an Arabic song called Ojas Asi. And that song title translates to Eyes Like Those. But yeah, hope she can really go through this difficult time in her life and come through it a lot stronger, clear up all that stuff, and hey, maybe continue producing more music. So let's take a look. At number 10, we have Jenna Dewan Tatum. Now, Jenna Dewan Tatum, she is an American actress and a dancer, and she actually started her career as a backup dancer for Janet Jackson, who was the sister of the late Michael Jackson. And then later on, she worked with people like Pink, as well as Christina Aguilera, and also Missy Elliott. Now, number 9 brings us Wentworth Miller. Now, Wentworth Miller was born in the UK, and he's probably best known for playing Michael Scofield in the TV show Prison Break. Yeah, one of my all-time favorites. He has a very recognizable face in Hollywood, but not just in Hollywood, all around the world, everybody knows Wentworth Miller. But did you know that his dad is part African American and Jamaican, and his mother is part Syrian and Lebanese? Most people thought he was just straight white. Next up on the list is Salma Hayek. Now, who doesn't know Salma Hayek, right? Well, if you don't know her, now you're gonna know her. Salma Hayek is often associated with her Mexican ancestry. However, she is also of Lebanese descent. So yes, she's of both Lebanese and Mexican descent. Ever since the year 1989, Salma Hayek has starred in many films, including Frida, very good movie, Grown Ups 2, and many others. She's also an advocate for victims of domestic abuse, as well as immigration rights, and also she's a voice for refugees. Candy Lightner comes in at number 7. She's probably the least known name on this list, but Candy Lightner, she was the founder of Mothers Against Drunk Driving, better known as MAD. She started this organization after her 13-year-old daughter was killed by a drunk driver on May 3rd, 1980. Now, the sentence that was given to the repeat offender of driving while intoxicated really got her so angry, and she had to do something about it. And today, MAD has grown into the largest crime victims assistance organization in the entire world, with more than 3 million members and supporters for the organization. But yeah, the founder, she's of Arab descent as well. This may or may not come as a surprise, but Paula Abdul, she's best known for being the former host of American Idol, a wildly successful talent show that has had many different spin-offs, as well as she's been on the X Factor and also So You Think You Can Dance. But not many people know that she actually had a very successful singing career. She had 2 #1 albums as well as 6 #1 singles, and she also has a Grammy Award, and also her worldwide album sales exceed over 30 million records. The American at number 5 is Vince Vaughn. Now, he's a famous actor, producer, comedian, and a screenwriter. Vince Vaughn's paternal grandmother is of Lebanese descent, and he has a mixed background that has its roots in Holland, England, Italy, Ireland, German, Scotland, and even Switzerland. So he's kind of a mix of pretty much everything. I think we all kind of are anyways. But yeah, many people don't associate him with being of Arab descent, but he clearly is. Number 4 brings us Andre Agassi. Now, he's a former tennis world champion, and Andre Agassi is of Arab descent through his father's side, who was a former Olympic boxer for Iran, as well as he came from Armenian and Assyrian heritage. Shakira comes in at number 3. Now, while she's most famous for her Colombian roots, the gorgeous Shakira, she's also of Lebanese descent. Her Lebanese parental grandparents immigrated to New York City in the United States, and a lot of her influences are from Arabic belly dancing as well as the doumbek drum. So that explains a combination of Colombian and Arab. Number 2 is Ariana Grande. Now, not many people know this, but back in 2014, Ariana Grande, she posted on her Facebook page and she said this: "Just found out my grandparents are heavily Greek and part North African. I thought I was Italian. Who am I?" It appears that she took one of those genetic tests, where you can trace your ancestry through your DNA, and she found out that a lot of her genetic heritage comes from Algeria or Morocco, and those countries, of course, are predominantly Arab countries. And finally, number 1 in this episode is the Apple founder, Steve Jobs. You're probably watching this on an iPhone or an iPad probably, or even a Mac laptop. This guy, Steve Jobs, invented all those devices. Now, the Apple founder, as well as the innovative genius, he was born to Abdul Fattah Jadali, who was a Syrian Muslim, and his mother was Joanne Schiebel, whose parents objected to her relationship with a Muslim. But either way, they gave birth to Steve Jobs, but then he was adopted as a baby by Paul and Clara Jobs. But no, the late Apple founder Steve Jobs is of Arab descent. Starting at number 10, B.I.G. Boys in Groove, or commonly known as B.I.G., they are a Korean pop group who have taken lessons in the Arabic language. They have even performed some covers of songs in the Arabic language. When the band traveled to the United Arab Emirates, where K-pop has a very large fan base, well, they were really happy to finally be able to meet their fans in person. Now, one of the band members, Benji, who also served as a translator for the group, he said this in his own words, and I quote, "During the concert, we really felt the love and support. They really screamed our names and gave us so much energy that we were blown away by the reception here." The celebrity coming in at number 9 is Mena Massoud. He's very famous for playing the main character in the Disney movie Aladdin. Yes, he played Aladdin in Aladdin. Mena Massoud, he proves that he was definitely a good choice for the movie, because not only does he look Arab, but he can also speak Arabic. Although we never really heard any Arabic being spoken by him in the film Aladdin. Either way though, Mena is from an Egyptian family, and he's stated in interviews that he grew up in Canada, but he was taught how to speak Arabic at home. Mena even did interviews in Arabic to promote the movie Aladdin, and doing this, of course, helped him connect with Arabic-speaking fans. Another surprising entry on this list is BTS. Yeah, BTS, the South Korean pop group sensation. Of course, they became the first international group to perform at a solo stadium concert in Saudi Arabia. The concert had officially kicked off Riyadh season with over 60,000 people filling King Fahd International Stadium to see BTS perform. Now, BTS showed their appreciation for the devoted Saudi Arabian fans by greeting and thanking them in Arabic. One of the members, Jimin, his birthday was also celebrated on stage, with the members singing happy birthday to him in Arabic. Number 7, Rami Malek. Not necessarily a big surprise for me, but I could see how it would be a big surprise for many people that he actually speaks Arabic, because he was born in Los Angeles, California, and he was born to Egyptian immigrant parents who immigrated to the United States back in 1978. Until the age of 4, he grew up speaking colloquial Egyptian Arabic at home. Although he is no longer fluent in Arabic, his 2019 Oscars were not the first time that the actor actually practiced his Arabic speaking skills publicly. An old BBC Arabic interview with Hossam Sami Asi and Rami Malek also went completely viral, as he spoke in his parents' native language, which he amused fans with, especially when he used like Americanized pronunciations of certain words. Number 6 leads us to the man who screams his name on most of the tracks that he's on, DJ Khaled. Khaled Muhammad Khaled, better known as DJ Khaled, is an American music artist and producer. In case you didn't know, now you know. DJ Khaled, he speaks several languages in addition to English, which is his official and primary language. And DJ Khaled was born in the United States, and of course that's where he was raised. His family immigrated from Palestine to the United States, and he learned Arabic from his family, although it was Palestinian Arabic, which differs slightly from standard Arabic. As he grew older, he learned other languages like French, Spanish, and Italian. Number 5 leads us to Demi from Dreamcatcher. This is another Korean pop idol who most people had no idea spoke Arabic. This was confirmed when a presenter asked the girl group to answer in English, Arabic, or Spanish how they felt about wrapping up their world tour back in 2018. And Demi had said this: "It was nice to meet you, see you again, thank you," demonstrating her Spanish and Arabic language skills. The celebrity coming at number 4 is Mojo Rawley. The American professional wrestler Mojo Rawley's real name is actually Dean Mutadi. Other than wrestling, he also does acting, and he's a former professional American football player. His father is Palestinian and his mother is half Syrian, and he has extended family in Jordan and Saudi Arabia, as well as throughout different parts of the Middle East on his father's side. His family background is the reason why he speaks Arabic. Back in the year 2016, he gave a pre-match speech in full Arabic. Also, one time he was in Saudi Arabia and he made a video in Arabic about his experience over there. Next up, at number 3, we have the WWE star Ramy Seabey. Ramy Seabey is known as Sami Zayn, and he is a Syrian Muslim who fluently speaks Arabic. Ramy Seabey, he was born and raised in the province of Quebec in Canada, and he essentially portrays a caricature of himself in the wrestling ring, and he refuses to let his race and his religion or any other stereotype define him in the eyes of other people. He's just like unapologetically himself. He embraces it and he owns it. Coming in at number 2, we have Salma Hayek. She has had a strong connection to her Arab roots since she was a child. Despite the fact that she grew up in Mexico, far from Lebanon, from where her family had fled years before, her father and grandparents never let her forget where they actually came from. When speaking about her upbringing with Arab news, Salma Hayek had this to say, and I quote, "I was raised and educated as all Lebanese are. We are raised in such a way that when we meet a Lebanese person in life, we immediately come together. You have to understand, I'm Mexican Arab in America. It's a tough one. I'm not British, I'm not Spanish, I'm Mexican Arab." We end this episode off at number 1, Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan revealed that she has been studying the Quran, and it appears that her interest in Islam has really changed over the years. A short video of the actress speaking outside of a Greek club went viral thanks to her very different sounding accent that people were hearing from her. The Middle Eastern twang, it really piqued people's interest, and actually Lindsay Lohan had revealed the reason behind her unique twang to her voice, and she says this: "It's a mixture of most of the languages I can understand or I'm trying to learn. I've been learning different languages since I was a child. I'm fluent in English and French, can understand Russian, and I'm learning Turkish, Italian, and Arabic."